I did it already. All right, look, this is gonna be like, Kay, you mind coming in with the camera? Because this will be our first reality show thing that I've been talking about doing. Look at these comments on this video. Look at this. So just so everyone knows, I did a video today about social justice warriors, and I just told the truth about what I thought about it. Look at that, look at this guy. Look at this. So you are against Black Lives Matter now, Tim, because I have to tell you, most people who crusade against social justice believe BLM are SJWs. Seems to me that you are jumping on this bandwagon and think that's kind of, and I think that's kind of sad. So they think it's sad. Like I never said in the video that I didn't support Black Lives Matter. I said that I want social justice people to calm down. They like jump on everything, like anything that happens. If you make a tweet and you word it incorrectly to their liking, then they get a whole bunch of people come at you to try to run you off Twitter and make you lose your job and, you know, want you to go to hell. And I think it's just wrong. I think it's overdone. I think people are doing too much. I don't know. Well, what do you think, TJ?
Well,
this is TJ, by the way. It's my son, TJ.
What's good, yo? You would think that people would choose the smarter choice when it comes to arguing on the internet, but people just like to put themselves in factions. So whenever you think of the big social justice warriors, there's an equally big group of anti-social justice warriors, and they will try to be as ignorant and bigoted as they can just to make the other group mad. And at this point, it's just two people throwing crap on the other side of the fence.
I like that. I like that. Factions, groups. That's the thing. Like, why people need labels? Why you need to be labeled like social justice warrior or anything? Like, I don't want to be labeled anything. I'm just Tim Black. I'm just one guy with an opinion. But see, that's why I made the video, right? I made this video today. I made it last night about 4 in the morning. Social justice warriors are annoying as hell. They complain a lot. Yeah. I don't like what you said. Your joke was sexist. That's racist. You know what? If you don't like what somebody says, block them. What is firing them going to do? Nothing. Now you got an out-of-work racist. What's he going to do? He's going to join the skinheads, right? You got an out-of-work sexist now. What's he going to do? All of a sudden now he's going to love women? No, he's not going to love women. He's going to push a woman down a flight of stairs, and that's on your head, social justice warrior. You think you're ending bigotry, ending racism, ending sexism? No, you're not. What you're doing is you're making people pissed off. Actually, this morning, 4 in the morning, because I was like, you know what? I was thinking about Steve Martin. Because you know what happened with Steve Martin, right? He made a tweet, right? He made a tweet, y'all, where he was complimenting Carrie Fisher, his friend, and he called her beautiful. He had the audacity to call a friend beautiful and smart and witty. He said, when I first saw her, she was the most beautiful creature ever. When I met her, she was smart and witty. And they said he was sexist because he called her a beautiful creature. I'm a guy, right? Obviously. But if a woman called me a beautiful creature, I wouldn't take that as an offense. I don't know. On campus, do they call, you know, if a woman calls you a beautiful creature, would you be upset?
Nah, I got compliments every once in a while, and it's nice to know that someone plays me that.
Every once in a while, he gets compliments.
The twits do something for me.
Right.
It's I mean, it's a weird dynamic because it's like Carrie Fisher's been through a lot of problems. If you go through the filming of the first Star Wars movie, there's actually a point in time when George Lucas tells her that Carrie Fisher isn't supposed to wear a bra while they're filming because he says, oh, in space you would actually be constricted because your body's moving around. And you might think, oh, only woman on set and she has to wear no undergarments or wearing a white flowing dress.
Right.
And Winona Ryder, even, there are plenty of times she'll talk about where it's, oh, it was her first time getting an acting job and the, you know, scout would say, listen, you're not pretty enough, you're not beautiful enough.
You don't think that happens to guys too, though?
I think it happens, it's just...
You know, come on, how many ugly guys, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, if you're too short, right? Or you can play the comedy guy, you can be the funny comedy guy. Sure. But back to the video. Look, I don't care who I piss off. I don't care if I piss you off. My job is to make you think about stuff. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing that. Right? So Tim Black is not a liberal. He's not a conservative. He's not a Democrat or Republican. I'm none of those things. And that's why I get to talk to so many people. And that's the way I wanted to be. So I'm not going to change that. And you know what? It's a lot of upside to being yourself. Because most people aren't a label either. Right? You just want to be a label because you want to belong to something.
Yep.
Because really, if you only think about
things in a one aspect, are you really being true to yourself? Because we're all multidimensional, you know what I'm saying? And never did I say I was for police brutality. I'm just for people keeping their jobs. Right, so one point I made in the video, son, I said, look, if you fire someone because you don't like what they say, does that change anything other than they don't have a place to work? Like, what's the point? What's the point? So anyway.
I guess it just turns to, I mean, the internet is a real new concept. You got to admit with the social justice warriors, and even as I say that, it sounds ridiculous.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry. Keep going.
It's fun. It's like these people have existed, these groups of people that have been marginalized for way before the internet.
Right.
Gay people aren't new. If someone's gay, that's been here for a very long time. So the people who crusade for gay rights or trans rights, this LGBTQ, minorities, Black Lives Matter, several movements to the world, it's not new. It's just that the people have a new way to talk about it. And as much as it is terrible for someone to tell you, you don't like me now because you say you don't like social justice, you must like it when police beat people.
They just put me in the group.
They put you in a group.
They put me in the group. They don't realize that's what they're fighting against. They're fighting against cops putting black people in groups saying you're a thug.
It's ironic.
So I need to shoot you.
Yep.
You know? Somehow they think they're championing by, you know what? It's a bunch of internet fools.
Yep.
You're trolling. And you don't even know you're trolling. You're trolling yourself though. You're not trolling me. I don't care.
It sucks.
You a big apple.
I was thinking about that. It's like a softball.
Yeah, I see. Anyway.
Sucks.
So you saw the video. Am I sell out?
No. People seem to assume that if you... it's a victory dance.
Oh, man, yeah. But what it is, you're not used to different arguments. You're stuck in your bubble. Get your butt out your bubble. You know what? If you're a suburban kid living in California with rich mommies and daddies living in Florida or California trying to tell black folks in the hood how much you care about them, you don't do that by bashing another black dude who done more for the movement than you. What have you done? You just hide behind screen names.
Donate. Do something.
Donate, do something.
Actually vote in local elections. Find out who
They're not doing something. They go on Twitter. They call tweeting that they hate certain people activism. You know, that's not activism. That's still tweeting. Anyway.
So it's just weird. It's weird and it's terrible because it's like there are people with actual grievances.
Come over here. Come over here. Okay, come over here. Come over here. You gotta get close, because this is deep. What did you say?
It sucks because it's like there are people with actual, and I don't want to be mean and say, oh, there are people with actual problems. Why are we focusing on this? Because I feel like when someone says, I've noticed when someone's like, oh, the PC culture, the millennials, Generation Z. I look at everyone on TV who's saying that, and it's usually an older adult. It's never someone my age, and if they are my age, it feels like they're pandering. It's just weird. It's like if you're either cynical or you're smart, and the only way to look smart or interesting is to bash everything that isn't you and to not view people because it's too hard to view people as three-dimensional. Like, they don't want to look at you and say, this is a human being with thoughts and feelings and emotions that can change perspectives.
They can't hold two composing ideas in their head at the same time. Like, they think you can't be against running people off the internet, making people lose their jobs over words they say, and that things they've done is different. And still support like women having jobs or women getting jobs or equal pay or anything else. It's like you're either all in or you're all out. I'm all out then because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game with you.
It's a terrible situation because it's like no one really wins at the end. It's like these things are still going on and what happened, we're all arguing it. Like, it's weird to me.
And it's the internet.
So weird.
It's your opinion of a tweet or a Facebook post.
Right?
All right, let's go fix Flint water. Let's do that. Let's donate to that instead of arguing about someone's tweet to a deceased friend. How about that?
There are people who have to just get bottled water and just live off of that, and there are people screaming at a box that does something. I mean, like, what are you gaining? What are you actually getting out of that?
It makes them feel vicariously like they're affected. And I get it. It's cool, but it's not cool if you don't realize that there's bigger things in the world to be worried about. So, look, this is the first edition, TimBlack's World, I guess we're going to call it. And do me a favor, go to TimBlackTV.com, subscribe for more content like this, real stuff behind the scenes. This is really going on. The comment sections are crazy. In fact, I'm gonna queue up right here. I'm gonna queue up some of that video so you can see exactly what I did, and you be the judge. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. Peace. Good enough?
That was nice.